This is your Alamo Sports Tiger Athlete of the Week Spotlight, brought to you by the Winner's Circle. This week's athlete is Sydney Crispin of Lady Tiger Powerlifting. You are our very first powerlifting athlete of the week, Sydney.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. How are you, Sydney?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Well, I mean, first off, you had a first event about a month ago now.
Yes.
How did you feel like you did in your first? And was that your very first powerlifting event?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So first of all, what was that like for you, the experience, and how do you feel like you performed?
It was really cool getting to experience, like, everyone's talked about the different feelings that you get and like how hype it gets over new PRs and everything, but getting to experience that was really neat. And yeah, I think I did pretty well. I definitely think I didn't reach my full potential. That's what we're hoping for in this March 2nd meet, is to get my weights up a little bit higher, because I definitely didn't reach my full potential yet.
You know, something else with powerlifting is a little bit different is, I mean, y'all have like a month between different events. And so what are you working on? Like, because you're trying to build up so you're maxing out when you get to that actual competition. Yeah. What's the process like for you and the other athletes in terms of trying to get to that?
Yeah, we definitely try to lift heavy. Every other week that we don't have a meet, we're definitely lifting extremely heavy, trying to get that muscle mass up as much as possible. And then that week of that meet, we're really ironing down the details of like, what do we want to lift in that exact meet, and taking a little bit easier that week, definitely to give ourselves some time to rest and recover before the big meet.
Yeah. What kind of techniques what are the big things that, Coach Dress and everything have you focusing on when you're going out there and you're trying to lift that heavy weight?
Yeah, I definitely think form is above all. So that's why we definitely use lifting belts. And like some of us will use knee sleeves and everything, because form is definitely above all. And so there's a lot of technicality behind it that I didn't realize was the thing until I started doing powerlifting, of like, you have to make sure to pause at the bottom of your bench reps to ensure that you're not bouncing off of your chest and everything. And same thing with like deadlift and squat. You got to reach that below parallel, but you're not trying to hurt yourself through that. And so you don't want to like arch your back or anything. Yeah.
It seems like you're really, I mean, we've seen you out in volleyball over the years, but it seems like you've really taken to powerlifting and you're really enjoying it. Is that fair to say?
Yes, I love it so much, because even though I've done volleyball, I've lifted since I was in middle school. And so it's something that just caters exactly to my hobbies that I already have established. And so I'm just able to take something that I really enjoy and be able to compete in it competitively.
All right. And so I'm guessing that the fact that you're doing powerlifting has kind of led you to want to go out and do track and field this year. Is that kind of part of that?
Yeah, it definitely is. I think having Dress as my powerlifting coach, and then knowing like, oh, he's a throwing coach too. And I've always taken interest to track as well, but never had the guts to go out there and try it. So that definitely helped a little bit of like, oh, I'm already familiar with the coach.
Well, you got a few months left before graduation. You're going to be doing two different sports down the stretch. Yes. Are you excited for the next few months?
I am. I'm really excited. I think it's definitely going to fly by once both sports go into full swing, which they're starting to pick up this month. I think it's definitely going to fly by, but I'm excited.
All right, Sydney. It's great chatting with you as always, and congratulations on being Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.